Okay, so we've previously established what the 6 strings of the guitar are, and that's quite simply E, A, D, G, B, and E. Okay, and one thing, if you haven't got your guitar with you, make sure you do, because understanding how the guitar relates to the tabs is pretty crucial. So if you haven't got it, stop the video now and just go and get your guitar. Okay, so how does tabs relate to the 6 strings on the guitar? Well, the first thing you'll notice is there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines on tabbed music, and that's no incident. That is on purpose. So you'll find that with each one of these lines, it represents one of the strings on the guitar. Now the only difference is, as you'll notice, you've got E here at the top. Now what happens is E on tabs goes down here, and then the next one will be your A here. The next one will be your D, G, B, and E. So really the only difference is this has been turned on its head. So if you have a look at your guitar and you actually flipped it over, that's how you would read the tabs. So as you can see, is here on your guitar string at the top. So the top becomes the bottom strings. So it's just flipped over. All right. Now I'll just show you a couple of notes on the guitar, as well as what it looks like on here. Okay, so as you can see, I've already put some numbers on here. If you look at any tabs, this will look pretty familiar. You'll have a line of numbers here. You'll have some numbers on the lines. So what does all of that mean? Well, quite simply, if we forget about this, we look at this. So we've got your low E, A, D, G, B, and E. We look at the low E, it's got number 1 and number 3. Now what the 1 and 3 represent is the fret number. So if we go to the E string, which is this one here, and we go to the 1st fret, and then we go to the 3rd fret. That's all that means. And then the next one, we've got an open A. So the 0 represents an open string. It represents no fretting. So we've got open, 2, and 3. So that'll be open A, 2, and 3. So that's quite simple, but what happens here? We've got a whole series of numbers and an open string here. So all that means is if we look at the D string, which is your 3rd string from the top, so we've got an open D, we've got 2nd fret on the G string, which is there. On the B string, we've got the 3rd fret, which is there. And on the very high E string, we've got the 2nd fret again. Now what this means is, because it's all in a line, that means that it's all played together. So what this represents is actually a chord. It's not single notes. So what that is a D chord, a D major chord. So that's all that means. Forget about this, where you've got E, A, D, G, B, E. All it means is it's flipped over the other way when it comes to tabs. All tabs are, or tablature is a representation on either paper or computer or whatever it is of what the fretboard is. So all these numbers represent the fret number that you're going onto, and each one of these lines represents which string it is. Just remember, it's been flipped over from what your guitar is. So what this actually is, you looking from this side here over the top of the guitar, and this is the bottom of your guitar. So it's as simple as that.